what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bruna. So today we are doing a anti-haul and a wish list as well. I've already shopped the Sephora VIB sale when I'm filming this. I've already shopped it. So my wish list probably isn't going to be that big, and it's going to be more like a Sephora haul coming up, you know what I mean? Because might as well talk about the haul that I got. Like I'm trying to share more with you guys, you know? So I saw this from Smoky Glow. I hope that's her name. I've really got into her. I watch her a lot. So she kind of like does a buy a pass type of video, and I thought that was like really creative and I really loved it. There was also the anti-haul that was really popular. I can't remember who made anti-haul so popular, but I just thought it was a really creative video because I love talking about beauty products and I always have opinions about what's launching and what's not doing so great or what I don't really like. And so yeah, I'm just gonna go on to Sephora's What's New and Ulta's What's New, and then I'm gonna also go on to Trendmood. Trendmood is a Instagram website that usually has a lot of news on what's newly coming out, and I tend to like to follow her because I like to see what's coming out. But she doesn't really give commentaries. It's kind of like more of like advertisement, like, hey, so this is coming out. It's like in the know. So I felt like these type of videos are good because the commentaries are really fun and I love doing commentary videos. Okay, I have my phone with me because I'm checking it out. So the first thing that I see is the Forever Summer Skin Foundation by Dior Beauty, and it's a heat proof and sweat proof foundation, and it's the 24-hour glow. Okay, you guys know I do Foundation Friday here on my channel, so I'll definitely be purchasing this to check it out and see if I'm going to be about it. But I'm all about foundation that caters to the glow and to summer, because I think during summer it's really hard to wear foundation because it's just sweaty and you don't want it to sweat off. I don't know. Comment down below. Are you a dewy person in the summer, or do you just stick to like the matte look because you're going to get dewy from all the sweating anyways? So let me know down below. Are you guys, what kind of foundation do you guys wear during the summer? Okay, guys. So then that was one. And then the next item is another foundation. I always look for newly released foundations, so that's why you're going to hear me talk about a lot of foundations. So Maybelline came out with a matte plus poreless liquid foundation, and it's now in a new pouch packaging. First of all, pouch packaging. I have an extreme problem with the idea of pouch packaging. Why do we need a foundation that comes in a pouch? I already have issues when packaging and foundation comes in packaging like this. I hate it. I think packaging needs to be very simple, and foundation packaging needs to come in a nice, well-made bottle with a pump. Keep it simple. Stop trying to be innovative. It's very, very annoying. So what they're trying to say is it's the same thing. It's formulated with clay. It has micro powders in it. It blurs pores. It stops shine all day. It's basically a holy grail foundation for a lot of people, but they're trying to say that they're coming out with a, it's available in an easy dispense pouch. I don't understand. It's like a control dispense. Look, all we asked was a pump. Like, I know I always talk smack about the Maybelline foundation not having a pump on it. All I was asking was the pump. And I know a lot of people complain about their packaging because it's like a glass bottle and you have to pour it and put it on, and it's so much drama when you do that. But I wasn't really asking for a revolutionary type of thing. I just wanted a pump. So I will say that I will pass on this pouch, and I'm hoping that they do not like just change all their packaging, and now this is going to be like the pouch form, because I'm going to have like a literal nervous breakdown if that's like what's going to happen. And I know it's dramatic. It's just foundation. I get it. It's just makeup. But I really like that foundation, and then I'm going to have to use it with the pouch problem, and then I'm going to contradict myself because I'm saying that I'm going to pass on it, but then I can't pass on it because they're changing packaging. So you get what I'm saying? It's very confusing. Okay, guys, so Fenty Beauty came out with a cream line. It's Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Blush. I understand it's summer, so you will see a lot more cream products coming out, which is interesting. They're $20, which is not bad for blushes. My only problem with cream blushes is they tend to get gunky on foundation, especially if you wear matte foundation. Today I have a very matte foundation on. If I was to put a cream product on top of this, it will get gunky and kind of make the foundation separate. So I'm not gonna say I'm gonna pass on this because there's this soft tangerine with shimmer. This color right here, this is just gorgeous. So I am gonna purchase this cream Fenty Beauty. I'm gonna put that on my wish list. So this one, I have issue with this one. So Kat Von D, I guess, is no longer Kat Von D. It's now KVD Beauty, KVD Vegan Beauty. It's not Kat Von D anymore. And that's great because I had a lot of lipsticks that I bought when it was like the Kat Von D 10, which is really sucks that she went the route that she went to. Like she just fucking lost it basically, you guys. And she started to lose it and I was like, okay, now I just can't support you anymore. Like you're just too much. So I stopped using her products all in all. And for a second, I was literally obsessed with Kat Von D Beauty. So it's not Kat Von D anymore. It's just KVD Beauty, the KVD Vegan Beauty. Like that's just too much. I need to change the name. It just need to do it. So basically they wanted to emphasize that she's no longer a part of the company, but they are going to run the company. Maybe the sales were great, so they were like, they're going to run it. So they came out with this Neopop Shade and Light eyeshadow palette. Yeah, no. This is so basic. It doesn't have like a really complementing color scheme. It's like one matte and 3 shimmers because I think the matte is like a peach and then the other matte might be that beige color, but then it doesn't look like a matte, it looks like a shimmer. I just think this is a travel size for $19. It's not going to be worth my money. There's not much I could do with it. I'm really not a huge fan of like a colorful travel size. If I'm going to take colorful palettes, I might as well take a colorful full-size palette in my opinion. I think travel size neutrals are really nice and I love travel size neutral palettes, but this like Shade and Light eyeshadow Neopop, I don't know, Kitten Mini, it's the branding alone, I'm just not for it. It's just like, okay, I'm not interested at all. She has these little mini eyeshadow palettes that she does. So she does her full size palettes and then she does these mini ones. Every single time that I have used the mini Obsession palettes, I've hated them. They don't blend right. They're just not the same as the full size ones that she makes, and I'm super convinced they're not the same quality. They're decent, but they're not the same quality. But she came out with this pastel mint and it is so freaking pretty. This is literally on my wish list. I really want the mint one because I'm a sucker for like a mint, and she's been wearing it in her beauty videos and it just looks so pretty, and everyone on the internet is like literally wearing this, and I just thought it was like so freaking pretty. Although you could probably only get like one wear out of it, or like 3 or 4 looks out of it, because it just seems like there's a lot of repeat colors in it. It's just aesthetically pleasing and pretty to me. I don't know why. I'm obsessed, but I will pass on the other colors. Like I will pass on the Rose Obsessions. That's just too basic. And then I'll pass on the Lilac Pastel by her because I feel like that is just a miniature version of the Mercury Retrograde palette. And I have the Mercury Retrograde palette, so I don't really need to get the other ones because they just look like, you know, the mint is like her Mercury Retrograde is limited on mint, so I thought it was very unique. The brand that I tend to not want to mess with, or I kind of just steer clear of all the time, is Charlotte Tilbury. It's just a very high-end brand that just doesn't speak to me. I feel like all of their models and everything is just very like, it's like a Charlotte Tilbury is like Victoria's Secret of makeup to me. It's like I don't belong there. I don't belong at the Charlotte Tilbury booth. I don't belong there. Like nothing about their brand says, hey, you know what, you're a brown girl, you're plus size, you belong at my booth, or this booth is for everybody. She really has this niche to her, this exclusivity to her, which I don't like because I feel like gone are those times. You know, I know you want to have a niche and you want to speak to your niche, but there's no relatability there. I think right now there's a huge talk about diversity and allowing people to see themselves in a brand, allowing people to feel connected. And although Charlotte Tilbury has super beautiful products and her looks are amazing and I've watched her videos, it's just never broad enough for me. Like I don't feel like as a brown girl I belong in her products. I don't feel like as a plus size girl I don't belong in her products. Every time she does any content, it's very distinct model, high fashion model, and I would just like to see her do makeup on like a real person And I'm not saying models aren't real people, because I hate that. I hate when people are like, oh, you're just doing it on a model, she's already pretty. Being pretty is not a crime, you guys. Being pretty is not a crime. Stop downsizing models because they're beautiful. Okay, they're beautiful, God bless them, whatever, that's the standard. But we need to change the standard of beauty and not necessarily downsize people who fit that standard of beauty. We need to understand that beauty is broad and it's not stricken, you know what I mean? And I feel like often people will shame someone who's super beautiful. It's like, oh, easy for her because she's so beautiful, so this makeup's gonna look really good on her. And that's the vibe I get from Charlotte Tilbury, is she will always pick someone who's ideal beauty, and she will cater that so people can feel like, oh, wear my makeup and you'll look as beautiful as her. And then the naysayers are gonna say, well, yeah, she looks beautiful because she has all of that, you know, model-esque features. So I think if she was to use like more real people, she would be more relatable, or like a brand that I would even want to try. As a makeup artist, I think she should be doing makeup on different faces. You're a makeup artist, you know? So, yeah, I've never been intrigued by hers. Patrick Ta, he came out with a brow product. He came out with a major brow shaping wax. I literally love Patrick Ta. I've met him at certain events, at beauty events, and he's really friendly and he's really nice and he's really personable, and he doesn't just like talk to you like, hey, I'm Patrick Ta. No, it's like genuine conversation. How are you? What are you into? What do you do? Like, he's very personable, and I really like that about him. So just that alone, his personality alone, always makes me gravitate towards his products or towards his brand, because he is so nice, and that's genuinely who he is. And he's like a gorgeous human being as well. So he has this major brow shaping wax, and it comes in clear. And I have brow laminated my eyes. I went to go do the brow lamination with my brows, and it's starting to like slowly fade away. I will have a video up on that soon, you guys. I just need to get it together. Yeah, so it's this clear one, and I was very intrigued. I watched a video of him doing it on a girl, like applying it. It basically gives you like the bushy soap brow look, but it's more of a wax shape, which I thought was impressive. So yeah, and another thing about Patrick Ta is he works on different types of people. I've seen him work on influencers. I've seen him work on, you know, models and actresses, and it's just, he has a different vibe to his brand, and that's what I love about him, is there's diversity. I mean, I haven't seen him do anything on super plus size person yet, but so there's this brand called Melt Cosmetics, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with them, but they're pretty popular. I have been following them forever, since they first started. They're created by two makeup artists, two really good friends that they come from MAC, and they started this Melt Cosmetics brand, and I love their brand because their brand is so unique, and all of their palettes have a message. So this palette is their 420 message, and it's basically celebrating 420, celebrating marijuana. I think them as a makeup brand, they're trying to educate people that marijuana isn't necessarily a heavy drug or a narcotics. It's actually used to help a lot of people with a lot of things. So I like that all of their products always have a meaning to it, always has a theme to it. The color schemes are always done so well. This one has green and yellow and orange, and it has like really good mattes. And I love that their palettes are always heavy on the matte, because shimmers are great, but heavy on the matte, you could do so much more with the matte shadow than you can do with the shimmer shadow. And I'm pretty sure everyone has more like a lot of shimmers just laying around. But if you could do matte colors really well, then you're a really good brand. And they always have a lot of matte in their eyeshadow palette. So I'm definitely gonna put this on my wish list and probably go ham and like buy every single thing that they launch. Okay, let's talk about a brand by the name of Clinique. So Clinique reminds me of when I was in high school, when I was a kid. And that was the brand that I often used because of the skincare line. So my mom didn't really let me wear makeup, but she always let me do heavily skincare stuff. And every once in a while when I was buying Clinique, I would sneak in a gloss or sneak in a mascara, because she slowly started to let me wear makeup. So I would sneak in like little things. So Clinique has always just kind of stick to the same. And they launched these cheek pops. They're the blush pops. There's 4 blushes. I just want to say that I think right now in these unprecedented times where things are just kind of going crazy in the world, and And we don't know when this is going to be all over. Hey, it could be over. God, let this happen. It could be over when I post this, like after I post this or while I post this. Who knows? But I think it's the time to take risks in your business and actually be different. I don't think it's like be safe and, you know, stick to what you know or stick to what our branding is. I think to stand out in this beauty industry right now, you really need to have like, you know, some pizzazz. And I feel like this collection is just so freaking boring. And I wish they would do more. And that's gonna be on my wish list. Oh, I thought this was gonna be a real anti-haul. Thought I was gonna have a lot of items that I did not want, but it looks like I'm a little intrigued. I am still excited by makeup. I'm in the right profession. You know what they say, do what you love and you'll never feel like you work a single day. But anyways, maybe I didn't even say that right. So I want to test out Summer Fridays. This brand is by why am I having a brain fart right now? I can't remember her name. Oh, you guys, I literally can't remember her name, but it was created by a blogger and her best friend, and it's Summer Fridays, and Kim Kardashian wears it. A lot of celebrities rave about that skincare line. So I really want to test it out, and they just have a really pretty aesthetics, and it's very like, oh, my, you know, skin is enough. You don't need to wear makeup. It's very minimal type of skincare, and I've been really wanting to try them out and check out if they're good or not. So that's definitely on my wish list. I think they have the everything set for $200, and you can get basically everything they have in their, you know, their product line for $200, which is really good. $200 is really good. I know I can easily spend like $400 on skincare if I really go in. Another thing I'm not sure about, or if I'm gonna, you know, go with it or pass on it, is this freckle pen by Lime Crime. I don't know what happened to Lime Crime. I used to be super obsessed with Lime Crime. I could literally show you a drawer full of Lime Crime makeup. I was so obsessed with Lime Crime makeup. I wanted every single item that they had, everything that they sold. I wanted all of it. And then they kind of just like fell off for me and I lost interest. But yeah, they have this freckle pen. It's so intriguing, but it's like I can get freckles so many other ways. So I don't know. I mean, I like that they came out with the freckle pen. They're following a trend, but at the same time, do I really need it, or should I be saving my coins? Because, you know, the economy is like falling apart. So, okay, so Milk Makeup came out with a melatonin overnight night lip mask. So when they first launched this on Instagram, that's where I get all my information, I was like, oh my gosh, that lavender glassy looking product looks so pretty. I wonder what it is. And I just kept seeing it. They were marketing it really pretty. They did the most creative type of pictures and I thought it was gorgeous. And then I was like, oh, it's an overnight lip mask. Personally, I feel like we don't need any more lip masks. I feel like there's so many lip masks. I don't know if they even had any lip products, but I know they have a lot of lip products. They have a lot of hydrating lip products. I was hoping it was going to be like a melatonin overnight, you know, face mask. I'm not really into the whole lip mask thing. It is $22, but this one I'm definitely going to pass on, especially since you guys know I love a lot of Milk makeup products, but this one I'm going to pass on. That's pretty much my anti-haul wish list. I don't know if I was really good at it because this is my first type of video that I'm doing. I will do another one like this. I will do a monthly one like this. I think this will be a fun type of video to do for my channel. But I freaking think that makeup is boring right now. Launches are definitely halted. I know there was supposed to be tons of launches right now in the last 2 months, and everything has been literally halted, and I know it has been. They're just like, no, we're not coming out with it. You know, no, like it's just an insane time to come out with any type of makeup. And are people even buying makeup? I think people are buying makeup because when I went on the Sephora VIB sale, there was stuff that was sold out. And I was like, Stuff was sold out. And I was very like kind of annoyed. Like I was like, what the hell? I'm supposed to be, I never have this problem. Like every time I, you know, shop on Sephora, nothing is ever like extremely sold out and it's never like crazy. I'm always able to get what I really, really want. And yesterday I was shopping the Sephora VIB sale and I was having a hard time finding what I really wanted. So you guys, I definitely think there's people out there making, you know, buying makeup, and there's reasons why brands are probably launching stuff because they aren't able to get it out. Because I'm pretty sure at the factories, everybody's, you know, working differently and separately and 6 feet apart, and that slows down production, and that's just how it is right now. So hopefully things will change and things will get better soon, and we're gonna all move on with our lives, and better days are here to come. So I'll see you guys in my next video. If you guys like these type of videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notifications, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!